Hello, good morning, dear students. This is Professor S.B. Bendigeri, Department of Economics, taking online classes for BCom third semester students. Dear students, we have completed the first topic with public-private partnership, which I have explained in the last class. With that, first topic is completed. Today, let us have a discussion on the most important unit, that is unit number 3. Title of the unit is Industrial Location. Here, you have two 15 marks questions and one 5 marks question and few objective questions. A very interesting and important topic for the examination point of view. You have to understand very systematically. This is a technical unit to understand compared to all other units in the industrial economics. Very interesting topic. All of you listen to me very carefully with a lot of patience. Let us start with the meaning of industrial location before going to the theories of industrial location and how long 5 marks questions are coming on this particular topic, that is explain the factors influencing the industrial location, that is 5 marks question, and 15 marks questions will be explain the Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location, and one more 15 marks question is explain the Sargent-Florence theory of industrial location. So this is the picture of this particular topic. Now let us start with the meaning of industrial location. It is very interesting. Try to understand, all of you. Industrial location is nothing but it refers to the geographical position of all industries. It means what? How industries are located in a particular country in different areas. How these are systematically located, positioned in different areas of the particular country. That is called as industrial location. It will be the 2 marks question in the examination. Now the same question will be asked in a reverse format. That is meaning of location of industries. Very interesting. There is no same answer for both the questions here. Industrial location is different and meaning of location of industries is completely different. Here, location of industries is nothing but an entrepreneur would like to establish his industry where the cost of production is lowest. Try to understand. Location of industry in the sense, if you are going to start an industrial unit, where you are going to start the unit? That is the most important question in front of you if you are a businessman or else the entrepreneurs, for example. Okay. Here the question before us is an entrepreneur would like to establish his industry where the cost of production is lowest. Our first focus is on the cost of the production when it comes to location of industry. Cost of the production in the sense cost of raw materials, cost of transport, for example. Okay, cost of land supposed to be. So these things we have to have before going to locate the industries. Okay, so here location of industries is nothing but an entrepreneur would like to establish his industry where the cost of production is lowest. Take the example for that. Suppose if you want to start a cotton textile industry, if it is India, where you are going to start such kind of cotton textile industry in India? If you want to start cotton textile industry in India, the suitable place for that is Mumbai, which is in Maharashtra. Okay. So if you are going to start cotton textile industry in Mumbai, Maharashtra, the cost of production will be very less compared to other locations. Okay, this is what location of industries. Okay, suppose if you want to establish or else start jute industry, where to start in India? That is the question. In east, west, north, south, where you are going to start jute industry to expect less amount of cost of production, least cost combination. If you are going to expect where you are going to start jute industry in India, If you want to start jute industry in India, the suitable location place for that is West Bengal. Okay, West Bengal is the suitable place or its location for jute industry. You know why? In that area, in that state, you are getting huge amount of plenty of resources at the lowest cost. The plenty of related resources for production of jute you are getting at the lowest cost if you are going to start jute industry at, for example, West Bengal. Like that, take the example of sugar industry. If you want to start sugar industry, the Maharashtra and Karnataka states are suitable locations, places for establish industrial location. So in these areas, sugar cane is growing in a huge quantity. Per acre yield of sugar cane is very high in Karnataka and Maharashtra compared to other states. You know why? Sugar is the basic raw material for, sugar cane is the basic raw material for sugar industries. So because of that, if you want to start sugar industry, the Maharashtra and Karnataka states are suitable locations for that matter. This is what location of industries. Okay, always the entrepreneurs like you and me, or else the entrepreneurs always expecting the lowest cost when it comes to location of industry, for example. Okay, I hope you understood. Now look at the next question, 2 marks question, that is meaning of localization. Localization is nothing but the concentration of an industry in a particular area on the basis of availability of resources. Try to understand. Industrial location is nothing but it is refers to the geographical position of industries, how the industries are located in different places of the country. That is called as industrial location. Location of industries means an entrepreneur would like to establish his industry where the cost of production is lowest. Look at the meaning of localization. It is very interesting. Again, the concentration of an industry in a particular area on the basis of availability of resources. It means what? Location of industries is related to cost of the production and the localization is related to availability of resources. Okay. These two things are very much important when you are going to locate industry. Which are those? Cost of the production and resources, availability of resources. The concentration of an industry in a particular place, area, on the basis of availability of resource means when you are going to establish an industrial location in a place, in a particular specified place, your first observation, first lookout is what kind of and what amount of resources are available in that particular area. So based on that, industries will be located. So here what happens? The availability of resources can also determine the location of industries. Now coming to the next part of the same topic, that is meaning of planned location. Here it is also most important 2 marks question in the examination. Most of the times in the previous year question papers, this question was there. They may ask what is planned location. Planned location means very interesting answer. The question itself tells you the meaning of that particular, for example, sentence. According to Beveridge, it is a policy to locate an industry in a particular area away from the places where industries have already located. It is nothing but when you are going to locate an industrial unit, before going to locate it, you are observing the surrounding area of that particular location, for example, whether other industries are located earlier or not. You are going to look after all those things when you are going to locate your own industrial unit in a particular place. It is a common understanding, the common psychology of all entrepreneurs. When they are, for example, expected to locate an industry, before going to that, they have to have the bird's eye view on the surroundings of their particular location, for example. It means what? If other industries are located earlier, they are going to change the location. They are going to take deviation of their location from that place to other places. Okay. That means what? They are going to plan. Before going to locate an industry, entrepreneurs are going to plan. What kind of plan they are having? They plan to have a look on the surrounding place of the location. If no other industries are located earlier in that place, suddenly they are going to establish their own industrial location in that particular place. That is called as meaning of planned location. I hope all of you understood, my dear students. This is about the meaning of location of industry, okay, and for example, industrial location, localization and planned location, okay. Now, very interesting point, very interesting topic. This is most important topic, my dear students, when it comes to examination. And many times, this question was there in the 15 marks, okay. That is Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location. They may ask the same question, explain the Weber's theory. Or else, they may ask Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location in 15 marks question. It is very, very interesting. If you are attending, when you are concentrating on this particular topic very seriously, with a lot of patience, then only you are able to understand this particular topic. Otherwise, you are not able to understand properly, okay. So I expect maximum, for example, concentration over here when you are going to, for example, watch this particular video, okay. Now, coming to the next important part of the third unit, that is industrial location, that is Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location. Look at the introduction. Before going to introduction, let us understand about the Weber's theory. Alfred Weber is an eminent economist, and according to him, how industries are located in a particular place, you have to understand. How the industries are located in a particular place. According to Weber, if you are understanding this particular topic, definitely you will get success when you are going to start an industrial unit after your BCom degree. Before going to establish any kind of industrial location, if you want to become an entrepreneur after your BCom degree, you must read Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location. It gives the way towards success in that particular business if you are reading Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location. I hope you understood. Alfred Weber's theory shows the way towards success for any kind of entrepreneur, those who are expecting, those who are going to start an industrial unit. And before going to establish an industrial unit, when they are going to think of the location of industry, they have to read this particular topic very systematically. And after reading this particular topic, they are able to understand where to locate the industry and when to locate the industry, for example, for whom to locate the industry. Okay, so this is about the Weber's idea of industrial location. Now look at the introduction. Alfred Weber, a German scholar, developed the first systematic general theory of industrial location in the year 1909. Okay, a German noted scholar, economics scholar, systematically developed the general theory of industrial location in the year 1909. What is the central idea of this theory? This theory is purely deductive principle in nature. Deductive means general to particular. I'll tell you one example for this particular sentence, deductive principle. Suppose to start an industry, to start an industrial unit, if you are selecting one country like India, that is a general aspect. General in the sense, in India you can start anywhere. In the northern side, southern side, eastern or western side. It's a general concept when you are going to, for example, choose India, select India to start an industrial location. In India, where to start, again one question arises in front of you. In India, where to locate the industry. Suppose, for example, you have selected the state of Karnataka. So you are starting coming from general to particular. Okay. When you are thinking of to start your location in India, where to start? Again, question comes in front of you. If you selected Karnataka to locate your industry, in Karnataka, where again? Karnataka is a biggest state. In Karnataka, where you are going to start location is another question coming in front of you. Suppose, for example, Belgaum district you have selected. Again, in Belgaum district, in which place? Belgaum district is of 10 talukas. In which place you are going to locate your industry? Question arise in front of you. Suppose you have selected for example, Gokak taluka. In Gokak, which place you are going to select? That is the question. So this is what general to particular. It is called deductive principle in nature. Okay, if you are selecting location like this, definitely you will get success in the business according to Weber's theory of industrial location. I hope you understood. Okay. So this theory is purely deductive principle in nature, general to particular. Deductive principle means since Weber emphasizes more on least factor, listen to me very carefully. He is not only think of a deductive principle in nature while going to select the location, he also he emphasizes more on least factor. Least means when an entrepreneur is locating an industry, his first and foremost focus is on the cost of the production. When the factors are available at the least cost, he is always trying to select that combination. So because of that, this theory is also known as least cost industrial location theory. If you read Weber's theory of industrial location, you are trying to select the location which is available at least cost. Not only the location, the resources which are required for your business also available at least cost when you are reading Weber's theory of industrial location. I hope you understood. So this is about the introduction part. Now coming to the assumption. Very interesting assumptions are there. In these assumptions, you have important 2 objective questions. You have to observe that. Okay. In these 5, for example, assumptions of Weber's theory of industrial location, you have 2 important objective questions, 2 marks question. I'll tell you which are those. Now coming to the first assumption. According to Weber's theory of industrial location, the first assumption is the unit of study taken as single country with different consumption centers. Listen, Weber, when he starts studying for industrial location, he has taken a single country, as I said in the beginning, like India, or else USA, or else Japan, France, whatever. So he has taken the single country with different consumption centers. In a particular country, there are different consumption centers there are different areas, different places to locate your industry. So it is left to you to take decision of where to locate your own industry. Okay. If you are reading the industrial location theory of Weber's, definitely you are going to understand where to locate your own industry. Okay. This is about the first assumption. Second one is some natural resources are ubiquitous in nature. I said in the beginning when I am going to start the assumptions. Here, second assumption is most important objective question in the examination. They may ask, what are ubiquities? Okay. What are ubiquities? Okay. Look at the answer for that. Some natural resources are ubiquitous in nature. It means the raw materials which are available everywhere at all the times. To start your own business, you need to have different types of resources. There are some resources which are available everywhere at all the times. There are some resources which are not available all the times, all the places. I hope you understood my example, explanation. Okay. Ubiquitous means the resources which are available, materials which are available everywhere at all the times. Look at the example. You need to have water for your business, sand, clay, air, sunshine. These are the resources which are available everywhere at all the times. But you need to have these resources also for your business. Okay, I hope you understood. Now, coming to the third assumption of Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location. What I said in the beginning, in the second assumption, there are some resources which are available everywhere at all the times. Look at the third one. There are some natural resources which are localized in nature. It means what? Which are available in a particular place, not available in all the places, all the time. Take the example of coal and iron ore. Telangana is famous for coal stations, for example. Okay. Telangana is a famous state for availability of a huge amount of coal. Because of that, in Karnataka state government has started its thermal power project at Raichuru. You know why? Why thermal power project is started in Raichuru? Raichuru is the nearest place for Telangana. You know why? For thermal power project, we need to have huge amount of coal. Okay. With the help of coal, we can generate thermal power. To get continuous, for example, coal, to get the raw material of coal continuously, with a, for example, small distance, Karnataka state government has started its thermal power project at Raichuru, which is the nearest place for Telangana. And other than, for example, Telangana, coal is not available in all the places. So because of that, to start a industrial unit, you need to have the ubiquitous resources and also localized resources. But one thing is very interesting over here. When you are going to start an industry, you have to think of yourself whether your industry is ubiquitous resources oriented or else localized resources oriented. If it is ubiquitous oriented, for example, business or else industry, you can locate anywhere in the country. You know why? If you are locating ubiquitous oriented industry, you will get sunshine, air, waters, clay, for example, all these resources everywhere at all the times. When it comes to localized, for example, resources oriented industry, you have to locate in a specified particular place where resources are available. What I said, example of that thermal power project. If coal is available in Telangana, if you are going to start thermal power project in Jammu and Kashmir, you will not get resources properly. This is what I mean to say about some resources are localized in nature. Example is coal and iron ore. Coming to the fourth, for example, assumption, that is labor is not a ubiquitous resource, it has fixed location and mobility. As water, clay, sunshine, for example, air, these resources are ubiquitous. We know in the entire country, in all the corners of the country, we will get labor, but labor is not ubiquitous. It is very interesting. In each corner of the country, we will get labor, population. But in general, we can't say that labor is a ubiquitous resource. You know why? Why labor is not ubiquitous? Labor is not mobile from one place to another, whenever, wherever required, as easy as possible. You know why? Because he has, that labor has, or she has, for example, their own family behind them, their own love and affection with their children, for example, behind them. Leaving all these, for example, connections, affections, they never mobile from one place to another. Okay, so because of that, according to Weber, labor is not a ubiquitous resource. It has fixed location and mobility. Coming to the last, for example, assumption, that is there must be homogeneous climatical condition. When you are going to locate your own industry, you need to have homogeneous climatical condition. According to Weber, location of industry is always related to homogeneous climatical condition. I'll tell you one example for that. If you want to start a sugar industry, as I said in the beginning, India is a suitable location for that. At the same time, if you are locating that sugar industry in Germany, France, for example, that area is not located because the climate is not homogeneous in Germany and India. Okay, so because of that, there is a lot of variations, lot of difference in case of climatical conditions compared to India and other countries. So because of that, he has taken single country for his explanation with different consumption centers. I hope all of you understood, my dear students, about the introduction and assumptions of Alfred Weber's theory of industrial location. The continued part of the same theory we shall discuss in the next class. Okay, till then, thank you very much.